Tonight on MGE Sports, Central High quarterback Jackson Firmin steps into our player spotlight. And we step back into the ring with Armond round for another 13th round. That and much more tonight on the season finale of MGE Sports.
Are you the best spades player in the land? Mad Game Entertainment presents Crown Holders, Spades Edition. It's going down every Wednesday starting July 12th at the Showroom Event Center in Baker. Scan the QR code and register online for a chance at the grand prize pack, including $1,000. Plus, be featured on TV. Register online because only one winning team can hold the crown. You dig?
We have got to find new ways to increase our revenue.
Sir, we can increase our revenue sales by enhancing our social media presence.
Yeah, so does anybody else have an idea?
We can clearly increase our revenue sales by enhancing our social media presence.
Great idea.
Has this ever happened to you?
Make a bold statement. Upgrade your wardrobe at Super Cool Fashions.
Thanks, Super Cool.
Super Cool Fashions located at 6180 Airline Highway.
I'm Jackson Firmin, class of 2025, quarterback at Central High School. You know, I wasn't a real football guy growing up, so all I did was baseball, and I came to him and wanted to play football. You know, I loved it, I watched it, it was awesome, and so we made the decision as a family to get me into it. So.
When you say him, you mean your father?
Yes, I do. Yes, a lot. So at first, I played receiver. Like, I was never really into quarterback or anything like that. But our quarterback transferred schools middle of the season, so I had to play. You know what I mean? And when he came back, it was like, you're better than him, so we might as well just go with you. You know, and I've never left the position since then. Oh yeah, it's my life now. I love everything about it. I don't know, it's just kind of, you're not wanting to be the center of attention or anything, but like, it's just, I like being the game changer, you know what I mean? The general, you know? First game, yeah, a little bit. I watched a ton of film, like most film I've ever watched in my life, just trying to perfect that starting role, give what the team needed, you know. I think it was just a size difference, you know. Like last year I was maybe 6 foot, 160, not very big, you know, so trying to avoid people rushing you and just it was 5A football, you know, one of the hardest districts in the state. So, I mean, just trying to play up to the standard, really. Probably our second game against, our third game against Scotlandville, first district game. We played good as a team that game. Now, we didn't get the win, but that's where I kind of felt like, all right, let's roll, you know what I mean? Well, we saw a lot of good competition last year. Us as a team, you know, they had commits all over the field, D1 commits, SEC commits. So, I mean, I don't think this year the competition is going to be as hard now. I mean, the district's still good, you know, but we're with the new coaching staff and everything like that, we're preparing as a team like never before. So it'll be a big step up from last year. %, yes, sir. Really just being faster, bigger. You know, like I said, last year I was only 160. I got up to 182 now, and 6'2", 182. It helps the team more. Once I get faster, it'll give us a more versatile offense. Just everybody's putting in work, going to the field extra. Just there's a different level of intensity this year that's never been there before. Zachary and Catholic for sure, because they beat us last year, and you know there's been a lot of people from Zachary, and, you know, they all talk Zachary, Catholic, this bunch of trash talk. So like, I mean, they don't think we're going to be nothing, you know. They don't think we're going to be good. They think we're going to be 4-6 again. I saw some comment on something. It was on that video that we just got out. Said they were going to go 3-7. We got something for them. Can't let out any weaknesses, Coach. I'm kidding. To my knowledge, no, not really any weaknesses. I mean, we're still putting in special teams packages right now, so that's something we need to get better on. But no, nothing right now. I think we're as locked in as we ever been, like I said, and yeah, that's about it. We're good. Well, like always, you want to win them all, right? I say we go 10-0. You know what I mean? But I mean, it is kind of early to predict. I mean, we're still 90 days away, however many days away from first game. We got De La Salle, but yeah, I think we're going to be good. Just get better than last season, you know, just keep battling with myself, you know. If you get caught up with battling with everybody else, then you'll never get anywhere. So just trying to improve from last season, help the team win. Better than last year, straight A's, you know. Last year it was like lower 3s, you know, so I'm just gonna try to get that up a little bit. If I'm eligible, the more I'm eligible, the more I can play, which helps the team, you know. So just try to get my grades up a little bit. ULL, because it's close down the road for sure. That'll be a big one. I've spoke with the offensive coordinator there. Really, really amazing school. Coastal Carolina too, pretty nice. That's about it right now. I've always been interested in architecture. Nothing else really more than that. Engineering school, but I haven't really looked too much into it, you know. I'm a hard worker, I'm team-oriented. Grades are always gonna be good. I'm gonna try my best. If something's not right, I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna tell you I don't know right now, but I'll get it right eventually. We're coming.
Advertising and operating a business go hand in hand. Mad Game Entertainment has a long, detailed history of working within clients' budgets and delivering big results. Mad Game helped launch the popular Go Vote app. We've been involved with several successful political campaigns. We assist the everyday marketing needs for small businesses and many other organizations. We custom fit marketing plans for the largest budget and the most modest. We look forward to enhancing your presence in your industry.
year, summertime, and Louisiana Leadership Institute has a place for your child in our summer camp, accepting kids kindergarten through 8th grade. Our 2-month-long sessions have everything ranging from academic, outdoor activities, and field trips. Visit our website or call 225-358-6700 to enroll your child for the best summer ever.
Here at Rounds Boxing Club, we want to see the best fight the best. With those pillow fists, you definitely can get an endorsement from Tempur-Pedic. The man can stand in rain without getting wet. You couldn't hit him with a handful of rice. Fight fans, this is the 13th round, where we discuss all things boxing that are boxing. And on today's episode, we will be giving you the ramifications of Canelo Alvarez's new 3-fight deal. Also, we'll be giving you our 2023 mid-year State of Boxing review and handing out a few awards along the way. And we'll also give you our reasoning behind why we think Terrence Crawford will beat Errol Spence if their mega fight in July goes to decision. So, let's just get into it how we do it. Canelo's next fight is now a done deal for September. By now, if you haven't heard, Canelo Alvarez is leaving Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing and has inked a 3-fight deal with Al Heyman and the PBC. And if the word around town is true, Canelo Alvarez will be fighting again in 2023. Now, the word around the mill wheel is that he'll be taking on Jamal Charlo in September. Many boxing fans are calling Canelo Alvarez an opportunist, being that Jamal Charlo is coming off a 2-year layoff. Also, Jamal Charlo will have to move up a weight class to 168 and fight Canelo. Well, here at Rounds Boxing Club, we know that the war starts way before the first gunshot. The war starts in negotiations. So, big shout out to Canelo Alvarez, Al Heyman, and the PBC, and hopefully we can get this fight inked and it happens later on in 2023. And speaking of 2023, what a time to be alive and be a boxing fan. 2023 has been arguably the best year post-COVID-19 that we have had. Matter of fact, this has been the best year in boxing in a long time. We've had great fights such as Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, Josh Taylor, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, Vasily Lomachenko, Gervonta Davis, and Ryan Garcia. And we got more fights on slate coming to you soon. So right now what we're gonna do is give you our mid-year 2023 State of Boxing Awards. Our first category that we're gonna give an award to today is the Promotional Company of the Year so far in 2023. You got Top Rank and Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing, and Al Heyman and the Premier Boxing Champions. And the winner of the Promotional Company of the Year so far in 2023 is none other than Al Heyman and the Premier Boxing Champions at PBC. Big shout out to everyone under that banner. Our next category we'll be giving away is going to be Knockout of the Year so far in 2023. And the nominees are Artur Beterbiev knocking out Anthony Yardy, Brian Mendoza knocking out Sebastian Fundora, and David Morrell knocking out Yamaguchi Falco. And our winner for Knockout of the Year so far in 2023 is Brian Mendoza knocking out Sebastian Fundora. Take a look at this beautiful, beautiful knockout Brian Mendoza laid on Sebastian Fundora. The next category we'll be handing out an award for is Fight of the Year so far in 2023. Emmanuel Navarrete versus Liam Wilson. Devin Haney versus Vasily Lomachenko. Sergey Derevyanchenko versus Jaime Munguia. Drum roll, please. And our winner for Fight of the Year so far in 2023 is Sergey Derevyanchenko versus Jaime Munguia. Now, if you did not get a chance to go watch this fight, it is a must as a boxing fan. This fight is over on the Zone if you have the Zone app, or maybe you can search it on YouTube or some kind of social media website. But the fight was wonderful, and if we get a fight better than that this year, oh my goodness. Now, the next category that we'll be giving away an award for is Fighter of the Year so far in 2023. And it's really no need to nominate anybody. It can only be one fighter. And right now in 2023, the Fighter of the Year is none other than Gervonta Tank Davis. Listen, Gervonta Davis has already fought 2 times. By April 15th, Tank had already beat Hector Luis Garcia and Ryan Garcia. 2 major fights in that division and a mega fight with Ryan Garcia. And now Tank is fighting court cases. So we had no choice but to give Fighter of the Year so far in 2023 to Gervonta Tank Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, those were our 2023 Mid-Year State of Boxing Awards. And the beautiful part about this is the best is still yet to come. Mind you, as spoken earlier, we'll be getting Canelo Alvarez fighting with the PBC, and he could possibly be taking on Jamal Charlo or David Benavidez. We also have Naoya Inoue fighting Stephen Fulton, and at the end of July, a deal is already signed for Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence to fight. And speaking of which, let me tell you why we think Terrence Crawford will win that fight if the mega fight in July goes to a decision with Errol Spence. Errol Spence may have stuck his foot in his mouth when he made these comments.
3% to these organizations. I mean, we gotta know where this money going to. Man, you got Canelo and Josh and all these guys, you know, making $50 million, and these belts getting 3% of that. Where's it going to? How's it helping the fighters out? What are they doing with it?
Personally, I do not see anything wrong with what Errol Spence had to say, but I do question the timing that it was presented on and the platform that it was presented on. You see, the last thing you want to do as a fighter is piss off the sanctioning bodies. And if Errol Spence openly is questioning the sanctioning bodies and the dues and the fees that are due as a champion, then don't be surprised that if the fight with Terrence Crawford is close and goes to a decision, that the sanctioning bodies go ahead and alleviate Errol Spence of his transgressions and hand those titles over to Terrence Crawford. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our show. Be on the lookout for more collaborations with the MGE Network and Rounds Boxing Club. In the meantime, head on over to our YouTube channel, Rounds Boxing Club, then head on over to MGE Network, hit the notification bell, like, subscribe, protect yourself at all times. We out. Peace.
With the rise of racism and peace being taken from the world, it leaves a person to wonder, what's going on in the world? Sadly, these things are not going away. Read The Dog Whistleblower to find the link between racism and the coming Armageddon.
Hi, my name is Paula Veal, and I'm excited to be a part of the Louisiana Leadership Institute Math Mondays program. I'm an electrical engineer. I have an engineering background, and that all is because of a strong, solid math foundation. I had someone who cared about me to explain the why and the how of math, and this is what we want to do at LLI. For Math Mondays, we meet every Monday from 5:30 to 7 p.m. We have have computer-based instruction, we have classroom-led instruction, and we have also homework help. We have a robust group of volunteers from LSU, from Southern, and from local industry volunteers. With Math Mondays, one of the biggest rewards I can get is having a parent tell me that their students' grades are moving in the right direction. Last week I had a parent tell me that their student's grade went up, and then just to spark that interest in math, that is one of the most rewarding things I can get out of this program, and we're seeing this over the course of the year, moving the needle for students in math. Over the course of the last year, I have seen students grow their knowledge of math. We have students who are learning probability and statistics, geometry, you name it. At LLI, there's amazing talent that we just need to tap into. Over the course of the year, we've tutored a lot of students, and we have been able to see them progress along the way. All of them have a tremendous talent, but what we're doing is trying to nurture that talent along the way. We're watching them grow, and we're moving the needle in terms of math. I would encourage students to join LLI. We have, like I say, a number of volunteers who care about students. We want to give individualized instruction. We're doing classroom instruction, but we want to help you grow in math, and it helps you with all your other subjects as well. So I would encourage people to come, because we have a group of students that are learning a lot. We have volunteers that really care about the students, and we're seeing some shifts with their knowledge of math.
Phoenix Air Spa provides its customers with a soothing environment, incomparable professional services, and extraordinary results. Relax, recharge, and re-emerge anew at Phoenix Air Spa, always aesthetically you.
Hey, yo, this your boy Benzino, aka Zeno Grigio, and right now you're checking out Mad Game TV.
in next season for more MGE Sports.